All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back here for another recap video. Today we are finishing green, up 816 bucks. Okay day today. There was definitely a huge swing in the P&L today, which we can review. Also having some issues with lag, which I can show you guys in the recording. Just you'll be able to see, but literally the chart and the level 2 was just completely off. The tape's coming in super slow. Definitely threw me off. It happened yesterday as well. Yesterday happened as well, and it really threw me off. And it was such a great day yesterday with momentum, but I just couldn't get dialed in because of the lag, and I didn't want to size up in that condition, because chances of catching a big flush and something like that, big size, being frustrated from the connection or something, I don't know. I think it might be a broker issue rather than myself. I really thought it was, my connection, but for me, speaking to other traders, it seems to be pretty common the past 2 days or past week or so, with either slow fills, floating orders, or the data coming in kind of slow and being kind of laggy, or data between TOS and Dash Trader being not in sync. And it's been happening since Dash Trader kind of forced me to reauthorize with TD Ameritrade to kind of resync the platform. Ever since that, 2 days ago, I've been having problems. So it definitely seems to be more of the broker issue than my end. And I've tried trying Wi-Fi or hardwired connection, checking in my internet speeds. Everything seems to be fine. So I think it probably has to do with this transition over to Schwab. The last batch of traders, the last batch of people getting transferred over in May. This probably could be a reason. Hopefully, after the weekend, some of this starts to get ironed out, because it was almost untradeable. I just kind of bit the bullet and just kept on trading, and it turned out to be a pretty decent day. However, I did have some decent sized losses today, which we can go over as well. I'm also in quarantine. I haven't left this damn room in about 4 days. So after my trip with New York, which was great, we went to go see the stock exchange, go to see Clover Trading boot camp seminar, and also doing some tourist stuff and just having a good time in the city, I caught COVID. And had to, quarantine. So now I'm quarantined here in my house, and I haven't, I sleep. I got people to bring me up food, and I trade, maybe play some PlayStation, and go to sleep. And I haven't left in 4 days. I haven't been in the gym in like over a week. And definitely, not the best, but we're getting through it. It's like we're likely going to be over soon. Most of the symptoms have passed, but I do have my COVID test here that I can take when I think that the COVID has left the system, but which will likely to be tomorrow. I'll probably do that test, but hopefully I can get back in the gym soon, get back in my normal routine, and then also, be better focused on trading, because this week, trading while sick is definitely difficult. There's times this week that I lost focus, or my focus was off because I wasn't drinking my coffee, and I've been drinking coffee every day for years now, and if you go without coffee, for one day, it seems to be your focus seems to not be as strong. And I had some red trades on Wednesday, Monday, coming back, having some red trades, and I wasn't feeling the best, sleep wise. I was completely tired. Monday I was just exhausted. Started getting sick. Tuesday I had a decent day. Wednesday though, didn't turn out to be too good either. Still kind of sick, and definitely had an effect on my trading performance. Thursday, I felt great, but felt like my connection with the platform was not there. The connection with the platform, I don't know, the level 2, the tape was coming in kind of slow, and it really threw me off. Really threw me off. And it was a great opportunity. I feel like it would have been a great day, too. I feel like it would have been a great day. Today kind of redeemed myself a little bit, but I did have, fair share of losers. I mean, I went from up $400 to down $300. So that's a $700 swing in my P&L. Then from down $300, finishing up $800. So, kind of a big swing in the P&L, but finishing green nonetheless, which is good. But yeah, to start off the day, I can pull this up on the big screen here. 1 second. Pull this down here. Yeah, so starting off the day, I'm getting myself up $370. And then in 2 trades, I'm down $217. So instant after 2 trades, $500 swing in the P&L. And I was definitely getting frustrated. I definitely got frustrated, but, I could feel the frustrating boiling, but I kept it controlled. And I knew it was early in the day. It was only 9:35, so it was really early in the day, and I knew that I really had a good chance of getting back green because there were some good stocks moving. We had that one stock, PBM, and I was able to grind back to break even, back up to $300, and then slow grind all the way up to about $850, and leveling off then around $816. So. Okay day. I like, it's definitely on the smaller end, at least with relative to the past 2 months. I like to, today could have definitely been a 1K day for sure if I didn't have those hiccups earlier in the day, but we can review those trades. And I didn't even record the whole day because I thought at one point it was my connection, so I stopped, recording, screen recording, and never started recording again. But PBM was the main stock that I was trading, and it was difficult, man. It was difficult. This was choppy. You really had to really figure out how the stock was moving, and combined with the lag and the tape not coming in smooth, and sometimes my orders are laggy, definitely was tricky. But I was able to kind of figure out the movement of this stock, and I was able to get dialed in. But I can't even see the chart here, but all those orders. So the first leg, well, let's look at what I have recorded first. Let's look at what I have recorded first, and then we can kind of review the rest. So out of the gates, so SGD didn't hold up for me, and I didn't really like it because it was just too tight halt band, so I didn't want to trade it. Then we had PBM, which was great. This is a great trade here for the red to green breakthrough VWAP. Very strong, very nice. Scaling out there at the highs. Nice $150 trade there. Boom, one trade, $150. Nice. Now I'm up 180. Nice quick scalp there. Looks like this could potentially be the winner. We got some nice volume coming in. So far everything seems to be coming in smooth. So far everything's smooth. But you'll see in a second what starts to happen. See, sometimes you see that the tape just freezes there. There's 1.5 million shares traded per minute. This thing should be flying, should not be stopping at all. And at some points it does freeze. So, okay, everything's coming in smooth there. And this one trade, I'm up 215 right now. So trying to catch a dip here to the previous support level, previous resistance level, which is now support. So in there at 68, out there at 71, coming down again, and I can already tell there's a problem here because looks like the chart is showing 263, but the dash trader is showing 267 by 268. So I'm thinking this stock is at 263. It's still sitting there at 263. And so I think, and I'm getting filled at 263, I'm like, oh wow, this is holding. But, I'm really getting filled at 269, and it just completely throws me off. I knew something was wrong. There. So a little bit of a discrepancy there in the price, likely due to the platform and not me. So, kind of just trading anyways. You know, some decent share size, 2K shares. It's not bad. I'm up about 250. You know, I wish I would have. This one trade. Bad, man. This one trade. You're gonna see this one trade. Not good. Anyways, here I should be getting in here, and nope, not yet. Okay. When do I get in? When do I get in? I don't know. I still feel like this tape isn't coming in as smooth as it should be. So, you know, I'm not sure if it's like in my head or if it's actually, you know, not coming in smoothly. Had a nice scalp there. In there at 295. What I found on buying high in this is dangerous on this stock. Buying high is dangerous. I'm up 370, and this is where I take my loss there. Boom, right there. So I'm up 370 here, and I'm sizing in for this breakout. I'm like getting way aggressive. I'm literally buying into the breakout big size here at 318, literally at the high. Literally at the high. Why am I chasing? I'm chasing the stock. This is called chasing a stock. You know, buying extended. And, you know, okay, you know, if you do buy this, it's a breakout or bailout mentality. It's a breakout or bailout trade, but you're not taking it on fat size. You're not taking it on 3K share size or on a $10,000 position size, which is big for me. You know, maybe I'm taking it only 1,000 shares because it's a high risk entry. It's a very high risk entry. But, you know, I did take the trade, 12-cent loss. So 12 cents on 3,000 shares, that's $360. $360 gone in less than 10 seconds. So, you know, just as fast as you make it in the stock market, you can lose it faster. You can lose it 10 times faster. So then I go ahead and try to buy this dip here. I said, you know what? I don't care. I'm jumping in 3K shares to start. The biggest ever position again. And it comes right back, just blows through. I buy it, it instantly goes red. So I'm like, all right, I've cut the loss. Now I'm down 217. So within 1 minute, I lose about $600. $600. So that's, you know, that's the reality of trading. On the other side of winning, you know, you can also lose a lot. But I was able to stay calm and cool for the most part, and I was able to dig myself out and have a decent green day. So, you know, making some back there, you know, just like that. I'm back, you know, getting into the driver's seat for this breakout. Made about half of that loss back. Now I'm only down 170. Now we dip down again. Let's see. I'm trying to time this breakout here, but it looks like we're not quite ready yet. This one was tough. Buying near the highs is very tough on this stock. You really had to buy as it was making a low and just hope that somebody was there buying it, because there was somebody there buying at the lows. If you're buying in the middle of the candle, you're going to get chopped out. If you're buying at the high, you're going to get chopped out most of the time. Here I did get lucky here with this breakout trade. So in at 311, out at 315. Back in for the breakout there. Nice. So now I'm back to flat. So now I made back my mistake. Back to flat, which, you know, I shouldn't have been trading 3,000 shares on an extended entry. You know, you're coming into a breakout like that, we're already, you know, off a strong green candle, 40, 50 cents. You know, this is a 20% push in the stock price. I should look for the pullback. And if I do take that entry, you know, only 1K shares, only a small size, because it's a high risk entry. It's a very high risk entry. But we did get the halt. And then I think I have a couple more trades there, and then I'd give it back. Yeah, so I made, yes, today was not easy, but I think I performed relatively well. I'm very happy with, me going into the red Like usually once I go into the red, usually I don't come out. Most of my red days I do not come out. So there was a nice dip there. Beautiful dip. In at 29, out at 43. 14 cents. 14 cents, baby. Let's go. That was a tough one there. 5 cents. That was $100 off the top right there. $100. Small little mistakes right there. Like for example, like I was getting in too high. It's getting in way too high. This one, the dips were key. The dips were key. I was just getting chopped up at the high way too much on this one. Then we got the pullback, which turned into a flush. Let's see here. Yep, so I tried buying the dip here and gave back half my profits. Buy the dip right there. I just like, oh, this could hold up. This could hold up. Is it gonna hold up? And we flush right through. And again, look at it's looking like the chart is not matching up. The chart is not matching up. Let's look at that again. I knew it went lower because it changed before. Yeah. No. There it is. Yeah, so it held. It was looking like it held. It's looking like it held. But the bid is saying 301 by 302. So this is off. This is off. TD Ameritrade, Dash Trader, Schwab, whoever the heck is doing this. Come on. Get it together. Get it together. Come on. Let's have some, I know it's a free platform, but it's got to be, you got to have accurate pricing. You can't lie about the stock price. You can't, that's a problem. That's a problem. So I gave back half again. So really rocky morning, even though I was so early on this move too. I was starting down here and I was so early, I still wasn't able to really capitalize. I was able to capitalize, but I gave back so much. But for the rest of the move, I did pretty well. Pretty much just focusing on those dips. I really started to kind of realize how the stock was moving. I was like, all right, the dips is where I'm making my money. So, in here, I think I did very well. Yeah, in here, 308 out of 308, 310, 311. Yeah, this is tough. There's a nice trade there. It's gonna be very hard to read. But yeah, in grand, in the sum of all my trades, what I was doing was focusing on the dips. Taking my couple cents. That seemed to be where my edge lied in this stock. Near the highs, I was just getting chopped out way too much. Just way too much. So I really focused on the dips on PBM, and that's how I was able to pull out about $816 on that one. 835 on PBM. Man, I gave back a lot. I had a lot of losers today. It was not a clean day, and this whole week for me was not clean. Definitely a lot of money, through the account, passing through the account, which isn't good. I mean, at a 30% profit margin, that's okay. It's not terrible. It's okay. My average position cost, I don't want this to be any lower than this. In 2023, it was only like $1,000, $800 to $1,000. So I really sized up since 2023. And I want to keep that and keep that minimum of this, or moving higher, every couple weeks, maybe moving it up to 3,000, trying to get that average position cost of 3,000 to 4,000. And that's just going to be with, recognizing that A+ setup and taking double or triple the size that I usually take on my normal, just quick scalps, my quick kind of price action scalps, those will be on sort of, a normal position size. But when I really see like a red to green setup that has that potential to really make a big move, or that strong bull flag, or first 1 minute pullback after a fresh breakout, on those types of setups, or even on the halt setup, on those types of setups, I need to be, 2 to 3x the normal size. And that's how I'm going to be able to really bring that average position cost up. And then as I get more comfortable with that, then I'll be a little bit more comfortable taking more size with my normal price action scalps, my normal opening range kind of scalps, my range scalps, my quick dip setups. Those I'll be more comfortable taking a little bit bigger size, because if I'm having big winners on those good trades, then I'll be able to risk a little bit more. And that's the thing about being in the driver's seat on the day. If you can get a couple really good trades and get good solid green, then you have a little bit more to play with. You can be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more aggressive if you want, if the day is hot, and that's how you can really have some nice green days as well. But that's pretty much it. Let's see here. Largest loser, yeah, 388 today. So definitely had that mistake with buying a little bit too high, and I'm glad I realized that and didn't let it capitulate into the red. I didn't allow myself to capitulate into the red, and I stayed calm and cool and collected even after making a mistake. And I was able to end green, so that's the most important thing. I can review the trade, review the mistake, but can't beat myself up for too long. Just gotta recognize it and move on, and just be happy that I'm ending green today. So that's it. 2 red days this week. So 2 red days this week. Still doing pretty nice on the week. About a little over 1,000, which is okay. I'll take it. I will take it. And then next week we have a fresh week, and hopefully I'll be in a better condition and more focused, more dialed in. Hopefully this internet thing kind of sorts it out, or the connection with the broker and dash trader, maybe that hopefully irons out over the weekend, so next week we are nice and fresh. So hopefully you guys got green. Today was quite the active week. Hopefully you guys got some piece of the momentum. Hopefully it continues as well, and I'll catch you guys next week. All right, have a good weekend. All right, take it easy. Also hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. All right, peace.